Hello, hello, hello. How you guys doing? This is good old Grandmaster Evan here, and you watch the Anonymous Living Media. I want to get back talking about fake news stories on Facebook. You know, for the longest time, people got their news on Facebook and shit. People got their news on Twitter and Facebook and stuff like that. And so there's a story yesterday I was talking about yesterday. No, just this. That Facebook had a story about Malaya or Obama, the eldest daughter of Barack Obama, and it was debunked a long time ago. And there's a website that really what they do is they try to get people's all riled up and shit. You have your Obama supporters still. They still support the guy and his family. And they love his daughters, and sometimes young people, some are okay, some are good, some are way out there, but there's been a lot. I've seen stories that are being out by a website that is trying to go after conservatives with stories like these. But these stories can be easily debunked by debunkssomething.com or debunkssomething.org or some shit like that. I fell for a story, one story. And I admit it was wrong. I read the story and I had to retract of what I read. So see, people can get overreacting over a story that has no cooperation. No factual evidence, no proof, and shit like that. I mentioned that here you got person A and person B having a discussion. Then here comes person C comes up and says to person A and person B, guess what I heard? Person A and person B says, what? So person C tells them what they heard. Then they're asked, what hit it from? Well, person D got it from person E, then got from person F and G. Person G spread this misinformation, this so-called misinformation, which may have been true or may not, or may have been half true. But pieces of it was being told by DEF. And person G must have got it from either from H, J, and I person H, person I, and person J, who pretty much are stoking the flame of misinformation. That's how the news is. They'll take a story just made up, to go on air, and they'll say this to get people to really believe it. Okay, nobody's gonna believe this shit. Okay, nobody's gonna believe the story because we're we have anonymous sources. Who are they? Who are these anonymous sources? Right? Really, you're going to say, well, anonymous sources, that they're anonymous. Well, we're trying to protect our sources. Here's a fact, okay, folks. CNN people don't actually do the job. Jeff Zucker is running it. Jeff Zucker is running a 40-year-old network to the ground. Okay, he is. He's running CNN to the ground. Okay. Let me give an example here. I remember the Gulf War, the first Gulf War in the early 90s. Okay. I was 15, and I remember. I watched the thing, the whole. Every day. I never missed a day of watching it. Never missed a day. I was glued to the tube, and I watched it. I watched it nonstop until I remember watching this footage. Okay. This footage was of two former CNN people claiming to be from Saudi Arabia. Yeah, Saudi Arabia. Okay. Now remember, there's this war, this battle in Kuwait. Okay, in Kuwait, not Saudi Arabia. So I was 15 years old. I'm 44 now. I'm 44 now. I was a freshman in high school at Fresno High. I was a freshman. Okay. And both the guys made asses of themselves by working for CNN. Okay. A network that was real from 80 to 88. CNN was real new. Well, was a real network from 80 to 88, about 89, 90-ish right there, whatever it is. But after that incident, everything went downhill. Okay, downhill. No bullshit. Okay, no bullshit. So, and all of a sudden, you hear this big old, and these two idiots, one pretending to have a hard time putting on the gas mask, and one had a hard time putting on the helmet. So, years later, I'm seeing this footage. I was like everybody else back then. I was duped. I was fucking duped. I was literally duped by this fucking network, like everybody else. I was duped. Do you know where these two were really at? They were in Atlanta, Georgia, at the CNN Studios parking lot in Atlanta. And we all fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. Hook, line, and sinker. We took the bait. We were all hooked. We were all hooked. And this is how a lot of these websites like Snopes and Vox and shit like that, don't really have anything to show. Nothing factual. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. And the story on Facebook, I'm like, okay. Now, how come Facebook didn't remove that story off the platform? Because they got paid. They got paid so that story can be on there. So it could fool people. Right? It could fool people. So I went on Bing. Yeah. I use Bing. To all you Google fuckers, I use Bing. Andrew Yang had the balls to say, well, people use Google a lot more than they do. Well, Bing's no longer up. Motherfucker, I use Bing. Shut the fuck up, okay? Bing is giving Google a run for the fucking money. Shut the fuck up, okay? So is Yahoo. So is DuckDuckGo. Okay? So is DuckDuckGo. Google, they cherry pick of what they want you to search for. Like you want to just search for something, that you want to know about. So like Hillary's bullshit or whatever. They will remove findings and put in ones that make no sense. No. Yahoo, Bing, and DuckDuckGo they will show it. They will give you the search you want. Okay? Not every company is going to follow along Facebook, Twitter, or even Google. Or Apple, which I'm using an iPhone SE to do this video here. Now, Snopes is a platform you shouldn't trust. Okay, they are the dumbass wing of the Democratic Party. Okay, they are the dumbass wing of the Democratic Party. Snopes has no fact checkers. They have nothing. It's run by two dumbasses, But yeah, that story about Obama's eldest daughter is not true. I saw that, I was like, wait a minute. Before I do this video, I want to look up something. I want to look this up. Okay, I'm gonna look it up while doing this video. Okay. Now, they've done many stupid stories that caught people. I'm gonna read that, but to actually read a story that's not true. Not true. Like Vox and Snopes and CNN and the Washington Post, the New York Times. My question is to every single paper out there. Okay, there's a story that happened yesterday in San Francisco. The San Francisco PD. Okay. Tried to raid a home of a reporter. They took his phone, computer, notes, everything he had in his home and his office, and with no warrant, and had no warrant. The police chief said the reporter committed a crime by releasing this information. Well, Mr. SFPD Chief of Police, you're a dumbass. Yeah, you're a dumbass. You need a search warrant. Okay, you need a search warrant. Every journalist, every reporter has the right to freedom of the press. Okay? Whether you are full of shit or can't prove facts, you all have the right to freedom of the press. Okay? You do. But the San Francisco Police Department raided this reporter's home and office. And they were told to give back everything. His phones, computers, notes, everything. I'm wondering if they actually did. Okay? I'm wondering if they, while giving back his stuff, that they totally wiped his phone, wiped his computer, and you name it. Tore up the notes he had. See, law enforcement needs to realize if you want to search something, somebody's home, whatever, get a goddamn fucking warrant, okay? Get a fucking warrant. Go to a judge. Go to a law. Go to the DA so they can get a warrant for you, dumbasses. You motherfuckers swore an oath, and you haven't. SFPD, Fresno PD, LAPD, Fullerton PD, San Diego Sheriff's Department, all crooked. All crooked, folks. They're all crooked. Just like Chicago PD, Philly PD, and NYPD. They're all fucking crooked. Tacoma PD, also crooked. San Antonio Police Department, also crooked. They're all crooked. What the San Francisco Police Department did was against the law. They broke the law. They broke the law. Now, the reporter is suing the SFPD because they broke the law. They put him in cuffs. Now, the police chief of the SFPD up in Frisco is full of shit. Okay? They're full of shit. You need a search warrant, okay, folks? To search someone's home, you need a search warrant. Okay? And to all police officers that stop people because they claim they smell marijuana, we know it's bullshit. It's because you want to search their car for whatever you're looking for. Money, drugs, whatever. The war on drugs is a fucking sham, okay? It's all has happened, always will be. And plus, the bankers launder the drug money. But what happened to this reporter was a violation of his constitutional rights. His right to freedom of press and free speech. Every single department in this country, they hate the Constitution. A few dumbasses in every department, they do not like the Constitution. They don't like the Bill of Rights. They don't. They want things one way. It's their way. I'm sorry. Dumbass, there's a two-way street. And you're staring at it. A reporter has a right, like everybody else. First Amendment, Fourth, Fifth, and Sixth Amendment right. But yet, the San Francisco Police Department violated this reporter's rights. And also what bugged me is that, how come when they raid somebody, they don't check the address they're going to? How come they don't check, double check, triple check of the address they're supposed to go? Because they go to a wrong house. They scare the kids, they kill the pets, and they refuse to pay for the damages. Right? They refuse to pay for the damages. Sorry, folks. We ain't got the dough to pay for it. Bullshit, motherfucker. You guys take people's shit. You sell it off, whatever the fuck you want. Why? You know, I mean, it makes no sense. It don't. You know, the term double check, it's always a thing. Double check. Okay, well, here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 Bullshit Road. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 Bullshit Road Avenue. Okay. Or is it 7890 Fuck Off Boulevard? I mean, you have to check again on the address that you're given. Don't assume that the wrong house you're rating is the one you're rating. Go back and check again. Make sure you have the right address. I think they do this for one, retaliation on somebody. Two, they're all stupid. Yeah, they're all stupid, incompetent, dumbasses. They're a dullard and shit. A big old fucktard and shit. Look, I like cops. I'm pro cop. Okay, I'm just anti idiot. Okay, I'm anti dumbass. Okay, I'm anti dumb shit. Pretty much. There are good cops out there that do swear and took the oath, and they keep the oath because it's their job to keep the swore oath that they're supposed to uphold. Others don't do it because they give in to that temptation of bullshit. Okay, look at the Rampart Squad back in the 90s. Okay, here's the thing: a cop's word is not always kept. Okay, if a cop wants to raid your house because you're in the backyard having a barbecue and throwing a party for your kids, they could just go in your backyard and say, "Hey, break it up, people. We're here to make arrests, false arrests." They'll punch it on you, whatever it is. That is. Because they just want to fuck up your thing. Now, there's a video, okay, about a couple years ago or so, that there's a barbecue out in the neighborhood. And this stupid fat motherfucker, yeah, he's a white guy, took a thing of water, poured it on the barbecue, all over, just whatever. And just to be a dick. Okay. Then you have the feeding of the homeless. Feeding of the homeless. People get together, they make meals, they bring out tables and stuff, plates and everything else, food. And a few times it got ruined because the police would bring bleach, pour it all over the food. Because, it's tainted all over the thing. I'm like, I was saying, I'm like, motherfucker, the health department always gets in the way. Because they don't want you to help anybody. Okay? They do not want you to help anybody. Because they want the homeless to suffer. Suffer. Okay? Suffer. Because it's not part of their agenda. Okay? Now, a person with a good heart, common sense, okay? A good person and common sense. Why can there be common sense here, folks? Okay? Look. There are good cops out there. There are. Okay? They help people. Okay. Then the other half, you got the dumbasses. They don't care. They don't care. The power goes to their head. They got this big old fucking fat ego and shit. They want to prove their authority, which I could whop my ass with. I mean, I think that there's people that love the power. They love the power. They love the eroding on someone's rights because they think they could get away with it. There are good people. There are good people in this world, and that do have a good heart and common sense. Julian Assange. Julian Assange. They're treating him like a pariah because he did his job. He's an editor-in-chief of WikiLeaks. Okay? Now, I want everybody who accuses him of violating the law, go back and read the Constitution, you stupid bastards. The First Amendment states the freedom of religion, freedom of speech, freedom of the press. Now, the press, the media, okay? They have a right to do their job, okay? They do. All right? They have a right to do their job, whether they lie or whatnot. But still, people want the story. That people want to be informed. Period. Okay? Be informed. Okay, folks? They want to be informed. They don't want to... Now, do you know why CNN, their ratings are dropping? It's because people are not being informed. At the constant bullshit. Now, back in the day, CNN did inform people on current things. The weather, everything else. But now it's more, how much can we lie about the guy? And how much can we lose ratings and shit? Some of you that do watch CNN, I hope you know you're not getting the real story. You're not getting the factual stuff. Neither from MSLSD or Fox or, well, I don't know, but, or ABC News, NBC News, or CBS, or Washington Post, New York Times, and the rest. You're not really getting the stories you're wanting to know, to be informed. They've been disinforming you for a long time. They don't want you to know what's going on. There's some stories that have been media blackout on. There's been a lot of media blackout on important events. The media would deem it not a real story. Okay, folks? Not a real story. What's funny is that Chris Cuomo, he talked about WikiLeaks. And he says, it's against the law for you having these documents. But here, you're getting it from us. No, bitch. We could get it from the website. Okay? CNN ain't the king of media. No, they're a bunch of fucking assholes. Okay? Don Lemon is an arrogant fuck. Okay? He's an arrogant fuck. Okay? Wolf Blitzer, the guy should have been gone a long time ago. Brooke Baldwin. Bitch. You know. A dullard. A lot of these fuckers, they get paid to bullshit. They get fat contracts to bullshit, okay? The original host of the Reliable Sources, he left because the network became stupid. Like the story of Obama's eldest daughter. She never got arrested. And there is no Harvard County in Massachusetts. Never have and never would. How these websites are out to antagonize the conservative and shit. And let me get this straight. This story is supposed to antagonize the conservatives. Wow, that's childish there. If that story about Obama's eldest daughter was out there and shit and was like, whoa, shit, it would have been the talk of the talk. I mean, it'll be like talked about a lot, but ABC, CBS, MSNBC, Fox, CNN, and MSLC would totally media black out the story. That story would be fact-checked and debunked by some networks that I mentioned. It'll be debunked by the New York Times, which they couldn't debunk a fart. Washington Post probably debunk it like, oh, it never happened. If the story was true and factual, people would want to talk to the press like crazy and shit, you know, like, yeah, she did this, she did that, she did like whatever. She did this, she did that, she smoked this, smoked that, she had this many guys at one time, like, what the fuck? But I mean, it would all be debunked. Someone will come out and probably deny it ever happened and shit like that. But here's the thing: the story was debunked. It never fucking happened, okay, folks? Or did it happen? You decide. But the thing is, a lot of these websites, they would create some stupid shit, and people would see it. They would copy it and post it on some other platform or other website and shit like that. Like Ghost Rider Radio. Okay, it was bought by a Asian porn site. If you type up ghostriderradio.net or .org and hit, it would show you Asian porn, okay, Asian porn, okay, from Asia, and And no bullshit. I used to read. GhostwriterRadio.net was kind of like confidential from back in the day. You know, back in the day. But always had the top store. The top store was always Taylor to Kill's bullshit 101. Taylor to Kill talks crap on her baby's daddy. Taylor to Kill says her new boyfriend is a descendant of Eric the Red, the Viking guy. You know, I only wish. Okay, look. She needs to really. Look. Taylor to Kill is I mean she's beautiful. She's pretty. Okay, she is. But she needs to get her act together. She's a mom now. Okay? She's a mom now. And she needs to get her act together. You don't see her on YouTube as much. You don't see her on Twitter. You don't see her on I don't know if she's on Facebook anymore. I guess that she's been censored by Facebook or Twitter or whatnot. Is she on Snapchat? Who knows? Is she on Instagram? I don't know. She had a show back in the mid to late 2000s called Shut Out Love. Right around 2006, 2007, 2008. But first season, she picked a guy. Gone with the guy. I think half these shows is about getting laid. You know, there was like season 2 where they had this one guy in there, funny guy from Italy, and he met a chick on the show, a fellow chick, and they were heard and seen making out and shit like that. So both of them got booted. It's all drama shit, man. It's all drama. It's all drama that's scripted and shit. But at the end of season 2, she got totally dumped by a chick. Dumped by a chick. I guess she saw it right through her shit and said, sorry, homo don't play that crap, no. You know, she's done a lot of magazines, you know, car mags, a lot of gamer mags, where she's like posted as a character, like they'll take an image of her and then they'll do a little CGI shit or whatever. She even did Playboy, you know. And she did about 3 porno vids with 2 chicks. She did a one-on-one lesbian scene, and she did like a one-on-one video with a guy. I mean, you have Fair Abraham. She did about two. China did about what was it, about four, five. Um, then you have Tammy Lynn. Since she did her own, she did the one where she's letting her finger walk the yellow pages. And another one where she did that for, but then had a guy pay the bills and shit. So there's a lot of people that have issues. One of the really that and then you have Kim Kardashian. She did a sex tape with Ray J. Then talked about wanting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I'm sorry. The people that get the stars of the Walk of Fame have a lifetime achievement. They've done shit. Kim Kardashian is a reality TV star. That's all she is. That's all she ever will be. That'll probably be etched on her tombstone when she dies. She hasn't done anything special except for help a woman that she helped get out of prison and shit for crimes she didn't commit. Which is, I mean, the cementing thing. Hey, go for it. Go for it. I mean, it's just that, I just think that you gotta really take a step back. Seriously, take a step back. Assess of what assess your reality here. Okay. Focus determines your reality here. I mean, you really gotta understand that not everybody's gonna fall for this shit. Some will. Some will believe one thing. Others will believe another. Which one of it's true? Which one of it's false? Which one was fact checked to be false, and which one was fact checked to be true? Right? You have to really use your head, folks. Use your head. Think. Think. Use your head. See, what's in the saying is that you got these dumbasses out there, these SJWs. They're told one thing, or they'll make up something, then spread it like a virus and shit. They get something from somebody. They'll be told something from somebody, or got it from somebody else, and then that person got it from somebody else. And it kind of doesn't really add up because it ain't true unless the person who got it from does the research, corroborates the facts, the information, instead of actually looking up the information, actually do some studying on the research, then give out your findings, show your findings. And if someone calls you out for actually doing the research of the story, like the fake story that's on Facebook of Melania Obama getting arrested for a second time, which never happened. It's been debunked, But it's pretty much that you have to use your head and do the research. Make sure that you connect all the dots and shit. Now, not every SAW is stupid, okay? But they believe something that even if it's bullshit, they'll believe it. Okay, they'll believe it. So when you really they'll read something and not follow up. Okay, they'll read something, then they'll run with it. Okay, if it's bullshit from Snopes, they'll run with it like a dumbass, right? Snopes is run by dumbasses, like Vox. Vox is run by dumbasses. Okay, simple as that. Like CNN, they're all dumbasses and shit. Use your head, do your research before taking a story you read. Make sure you do your dot hunting. Make sure you find the info that's if it's either bullshit or false, true. Okay. Being it, Yahoo it, whatever. Okay. Get the information. Do your research. Okay. This is to you SJWs, you snowflakes. Do your research before you spread your bullshit. Do your research. Corroborate, debunk whoever told you shit. Research it, whatever, before you spread the information virus to other dumbasses. Okay, do your research. Okay, folks. I'm Grandmaster Evan. If you're new to this channel, please leave a like, share, comment below, and hit the bell for notification. Remember, knowledge is free, knowledge is power. If you ain't down with that, we got 3 words for you. Go fuck yourself. I'm Revan. You're not. Peace out.